is it? 1.
She's got dark brown hair and she's quite pretty. She's wearing boots and a hat and a red scarf and she's jumping in the air. She looks really happy.
2.
He's got short dark hair. He's wearing trainers and a purple t-shirt and he's carrying a ball. He isn't very tall.
3.
She's wearing a scarf, she's pretty, and she's got long blonde hair and blue eyes. She isn't smiling. She doesn't look very friendly.
4.
He doesn't look very happy. Perhaps he's a businessman. He's wearing a white shirt and a striped tie. He's also wearing black glasses.
What's the weather like?
Here's Fiona with the weather for Europe for the next 24 hours.
Hello there. Here's the forecast for Europe today. At the moment, there's some wet and windy weather over the UK and Scandinavia, and this is going to move south and east over Poland and Germany. Temperatures in Berlin and Warsaw are now about 20 degrees Celsius, but it's cooler in London, 19 degrees, and cooler still in Oslo, 17 degrees. To the south, it's a bit warmer. In Budapest, 23 degrees. But to the east, cool and cloudy in Moscow, where the temperature is a welcome 15 degrees after all that extreme summer heat. Moving south, it's getting warmer, 24 degrees in Rome. But it's going to be cloudy and showery across much of Italy and also over northern Turkey, with heavy rain in Istanbul and a temperature of 21 degrees. Most other Mediterranean countries are going to be warm and dry. Greece will be hot and sunny, with a lot of late summer sunshine. 28 degrees in Athens, and warmer still in Portugal and Spain, with temperatures up to 32 degrees. France is going to be cool and cloudy in the north, 20 degrees in Paris, and hot and stormy in the south, with a high of 29 degrees in Nice. And that's your European weather for today. I'll be back at lunchtime with an update.
Thank you, Fiona.
Tense revision.
I'm really excited about my trip to Europe. I haven't travelled much outside Australia before. Just once, 2 years ago, I went on holiday to Bali with my family, but I've never been to Europe or the US. I often travel inside Australia. Last year I flew to Perth to visit my cousin who lives there. It's a 5-hour flight from Sydney, where I live. Australia's a big country. Also, I've been up to Cairns in the north 3 times. I learned to scuba dive there on the Great Barrier Reef. We've just finished packing, and now we're waiting for the taxi to take us to the airport. I've never flown on a 747 before. It's a very long flight. It takes 20 hours to get to Rome. I'm going to watch films all the way. I can't wait.
Elsa from Birmingham, England.
OK, I've been to Glastonbury 5 times now. My highlights this year were pear cider to drink and the American diner van with the best sausages and chips ever. However, I was very disappointed with the music on Saturday night. DJs played house music all night. I love house, but this was rubbish. I got really bored, so I went back to my tent to finish a bottle of pear cider with friends.
2. Daniel Evans from Wales.
Last Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon, I decided that I wanted to go to Glastonbury. I was lucky. I found a ticket on the Glastonbury message boards. I'm so glad I went. The music was brilliant. Sometimes it took a long time to get to the stages. The queues were long, but always friendly. In the busy real world, it's difficult to have good conversations with people. At Glastonbury, you can do this. It's a great festival with a great crowd of people. What more could you want? 100,000 friendly people. I wish the rest of life was the same. 4 days out of 365 is a good start.